everybody, DF here, and we're back with Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor, for the first time in a couple of months. And I am playing this with one of the patrons in the chat right now, Autistic Writer. We're just gonna have to see how we go. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, because I've never done this, well, on Discord before. Okay, well that's fine. So, apparently Ryder can't hear me, but can hear the game. That's good, because if I was doing this on the desktop app, okay, then you wouldn't be able to hear anything from the game end. Okay. Okay. Is open and close the Mars or 2 times without advancing. Then turn around and voila, you're here. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Now to check, let's look at the inventory. Huh. Well, you know, it does work. Alright, so... Now what? Okay, there's a lot to learn. Okay, let's get out of this dark, creepy tunnel first! Oh god, that scared the hell out of me! Get me out of here! This is too dark! I hate this! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here! Oh!
Hello?
Hi, it's Ned.
Oh.
I've been dying to know how things are going there. What's the latest?
Okay, we got a call from Ned. Well, I've discovered some kind of medieval alchemy lab.
Well, I've discovered some kind of medieval alchemy lab.
That phone scared
Really?
me.
Where?
Under the manor. And I mean way under the manor. In fact, I may be the only one in this place who knows about it.
What's in it?
Well, I was hoping to find the fabled Pendleton treasure, but all there is in there is an old forge.
Oh god.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in that strange picture book Jane has that I told you about before, which means I should probably check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
Okay, this is a lot to take in. If you haven't caught up on the previous gameplays.
I discovered that Jane's father and her real mother are both in Rome right now.
Oh, right.
Do you think they rendezvoused there or something?
Nah, it's probably just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Right.
I think Linda really is turning into the Beast of Blackmoor.
Oh, come on.
While I was looking into her room through this peephole,
You were spying on her through a peephole?
No, well, sort of. Okay, so maybe I was. But the point is, I got a glimpse of her hand, and it was all hairy.
You're kidding me.
Frankly, it was pretty shocking. And if the rest of her is anything like her hand, well, it's no wonder she won't let anyone see her.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure there is one.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, boy. So, what are we doing exactly? Should have a lot in our notes now. According to the notes I found, if the eyes of the Mercury statue in the library are looking up, and the statue is facing east, I can remove the wand from its hand. I found a letter in the old alchemy lab that... Okay. Okay, there's a lot. Okay. If I want to get through... Okay. Create one substance by combining and or processing other substances. Okay. We already did that. Okay, so... Okay.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm gonna need, like... Oh, God, it's 8 o'clock.
Who's pretty bird in the mirror.
Stop stinking, you crazy bird! Okay, let's talk to our... Okay. Let's talk to her before she goes to sleep.
Hi, Nancy.
Nothing to say.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Nothing to say, girl.
I'll bet this book can help me figure out how to get that old forge going again. And maybe even how to find the Penvillin treasure.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot here. A whole bunch of goblets. Whatever all this crap means. Wait a minute. Wind. Is that Aeolus, the wind god? Oh. Something about over a forge? Yeah, that looks familiar. Maybe we should take... have I taken pictures of these? There are lots of pictures. Well, I have taken pictures of these. I'm sure these will come in handy. Somehow. I'm just trying to make sense of everything. Okay, if I remember, there was something mentioning the telescope in our room. Oh god, why are there so much stuff? Oh! Wait a minute! Oh! Okay, jackpot! What the hell do all these mean? Okay, is there something on my phone that can help with this? These are alchemy symbols, right? So... Is it? Well, I found the panel at least. But now what? Okay, Ryder just got a tip here. I'm not sure if it'll work.
Yes?
Do you have any idea why Hugh and his first wife got divorced?
Well, that is quite an inappropriate question.
It
Since
is.
you asked,
But since you
Hugh and
asked.
Renee did not heed my advice and ended up marrying ever so young. Far too young. People grow in strange ways as they get older, and all too often they grow in different directions. Jane was inconsolable after the divorce, but she's responded quite well, especially after Hugh remarried.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
I suspect you. Ah! Of course, Doy! These are zodiac symbols! Okay. I have to take a picture of this, because I'm not going to remember which is which. Okay. I was looking at the alchemy symbols, but they're also used for the zodiac! Yes! Thank you. Yes, I cheated by looking up a game guide. Alright. I got it. Now, to just rewind. Okay, so first we want Aries. Then Taurus. Should have known, that does look like a bull. then Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo, then Virgo, then Libra. Where's Libra? Ah, Libra. Then Scorpio, then Sagittarius, then Capricorn. You know, I feel like a doo-doo head, but... Oh, which one's Capricorn? That one's mine symbol, too. Aquarius. And... Pisces. Sweet! We got the moon! We got the moon! Okay, let's see. Now what? Okay, it's 9 o'clock now.
Who's that?
Oh my fucking god, what just happened? Hello?
I wonder if these are what made those red eyes I saw outside the night I arrived.
That freaking scared me, dude. Okay. Oh god. That freaking scared me. Oh, okay, Oh my god. That gave me a heart attack. That gave me a freaking heart attack. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Patrons, I need a minute. That gave me a heart attack. Oh god. That was so freaky. Oh my god. Okay, while I'm recuperating, let's... Oh god. Oh my god.
What was that?
Someone tried to come into my room. Oh my god!
Scratch marks.
Holy
like
crap!
someone was trying to get into my room.
Jeez. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen and order some food.
Hugh Penvillin.
Hi, Mr. Penvillin.
Nancy, how can I help you?
Are you the one who hired Ethel to be Jane's tutor?
Uh-huh.
No, that was my aunt's doing.
Mrs. Drake?
Yes, she absolutely insisted. She said the Bossinies had been tutoring the Penvillins for centuries and that I was duty-bound to continue the tradition. She kept saying that it's what her brother would have wanted.
Her brother being Alan, your father?
Yes, and I must say I've been quite pleased with Ethel. She's a fine young woman, and Jane seems to enjoy her lessons, strange as they are.
What do you mean by strange?
Ethel demands that Jane study history, obscure history, Penvillin history. They discuss events that even I, as a direct descendant, find inconsequential, to say nothing of deadly dull.
What do you know about the secret passageways here at Blackmoor?
Only that they're hundreds of years old and are undoubtedly dangerously decayed. Jane has been ordered to stay out of them. Fortunately, it's highly doubtful she'll even figure out how to get in them.
How many passageways are there?
One or two, I suppose. I'm really not sure. I vaguely recall blundering into one when I was a child, but it was very dark and ended rather abruptly, and I found the whole experience to be rather unremarkable. When I told my father what I'd discovered, he merely shrugged, agreed that the passageways were dark, decrepit, and pointless, suggested that I stay out of them, and that was the end of it.
Did you know that Jane's mother is in Rome?
Renee is in Rome too? I knew she was traveling, but she neglected to tell me her itinerary. Fortunately, it's a big city, but thank you for the warning. Anything else?
Who's Uncle Roger?
That would be my ex-wife's brother.
Do you have any idea what he'd have in common with a guinea pig?
A guinea pig? Well, seeing as most guinea pigs are covered with hair and Roger's pate is rather sparsely populated, in my opinion, he would have nothing in common with a guinea pig, save perhaps its IQ. Why do you ask?
It's a long story. Do you remember that guinea pig Jane used to have?
Vaguely. As I recall, it spent most of its life hiding under the shoebox Jane had put in its cage. It was black, I think. Harmless fellow. Utterly useless, of course, but harmless.
What happened to him?
It passed away a year or two ago. I told Jane she was feeding him too much, but...
What does
well,
this have
at
to
least
do
the
with
little
anything?
bloke died happy.
It was nice talking to you.
Anytime.
Oh, God. Okay, so can we talk to somebody about someone coming into my room?
Yes?
Do you believe that Blackmoor Manor is haunted?
No, of course not. I've lived here for many, many years, and I can tell you without a doubt that absolutely no ghosts walk these halls. An occasional odd creak here and there, yes, but no ghosts. But I do sometimes wonder if those who have passed away remain with us, lingering on. I miss my brother terribly, and I sometimes wonder if he is in some way still here.
Well, now there's a thought.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Alright, so this is where... Okay, I think this is right. This is what I couldn't find before. Should be out. Probably need to click it. Okay.
Huh? The statue. It's moving.
Well, he ran out. Now what? Okay. Alright, so...
I just made that statue of Mercury move.
Oh. We got it. Never mind. So what does that do? Okay, we got the wand. Oh! 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 I figured it out! I figured it out! I think so! I mean, look at these crests. Okay, so... I'm gonna have to take pictures of these. Okay. One at a time, one at a time. Okay, so this is the lion. Okay. Lion. Let's find the book. They're in the crests. The answer's in the crests. Aha! I'm smart! I'm smart! I'm oh so smart! Okay, yeah. You see these little things in the crests? And also in the notebook, there were symbols. And I think they're referring to the crest. Okay, so we found the mouth. Who else? That's a sun, right? No. Let's look at these other crests. Okay. They're hidden here. Aha! That's probably the star one. Those crests have the answer. And there's another one! Okay, I think I know which one that is. Okay, let's look through. Okay, I didn't need a game guide for this. I'm smart. Yeah, I'm really smart. I just had a eureka. Break this down. Okay. Pulling up. Okay, which was the book? Book was... Leave it as it is. Okay. What's next? Lion. Okay, the lion. So take this away. the star. Which was a star? So star, leave it the way it is. And then the snake, take these off. And then the teardrop. So take these off. It makes more sense when you actually play through this. How does anyone do this without taking pictures? It's like a whole lot to remember. Where's the T? Odd. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, well I know what the Pegasus looks like. Where's the mouth? Oh, no, I found the T. The T looks like this. Okay, a mouth like that. Now the fire is just how it should be. Now the rainbow is what does it look like? Where was the sun? Did I miss one? I think I missed one. Because then there's... I think I missed one. Is that right? Did I do it right? I don't know anymore. Oh, there's a book in here. How did I miss this?
John Penvillin.
How did I miss this book the whole time? No wonder I couldn't find anything. Okay. In a faraway place beside a pond, since gone dry, there lived a frog named Granny. This might be useful. Granny was content to live by himself and never ventured into the pond, for back then it was a fearsome place full of crocodiles that lurked beneath the surface, just waiting for a tasty little morsel like Granny to swim by. But one day, a beautiful princess appeared on the other side of the pond. Like Granny, she was by herself, for she had been unfairly banished from her father's kingdom. Sometimes at night, Granny could hear her singing sad songs and talking to herself out of loneliness. He longed to swim across the pond so they could keep each other company, but he knew the crocodiles would eat him if he tried. So he sat on the shore, croaking mournfully in the moonlight, all alone. Then one day a kind-hearted water fairy appeared in the midst above the swamp that surrounded the pond and told Granny that she would help him cross the pond so that he and the princess could be together. Oh, okay. So this is important now. You're telling us what's what, finally. How? Granny asked. I cannot swim across, for the crocodiles are fast and fierce and have eaten more friends and relatives than I dare to count. You will not have to swim, the water fairy replied, for I shall make a path for you. And don't forget, crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond and near trees, and they hate boats. Okay, I'll remember that. I have a feeling that'll be helpful. With that, a lily pad suddenly appeared in the pond in front of Granny. Although he was still afraid, he summoned his courage and hopped onto it. Then another lily pad appeared, and after that, another, then another. Granny leapt from one to the next, his tiny heart pounding in his chest. Until at long last, he leapt from the last lily pad onto the dock where the princess sat. She was delighted to see the little frog, and when she realized that Granny had made the perilous journey across the pond just to be with her, she smiled for the first time since her banishment. So grateful was she for Granny's company that she gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to use. And they lived happily ever after. Did we find the bright red key? Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. How did I miss that book before? It's like you said you go to the right of the moving rooms. Take a right at the door and solve the puzzle. What puzzle? I don't see a puzzle here. I just see a bunch of pipes. Ugh, I'm confused. Help!
This reminds me of that picture I saw in the Mutus Liber.
Oh, that's where the
I'm
puzzle
supposed
is.
to press the button under the blue triangles I want to move. Then press the one under the group I want to move them to until I wind up with a group of just 4 triangles.
All right. How could I couldn't find that. It wouldn't let me click on it. Okay, so... Yeah, which picture, though? There were a lot of pictures. And you want 4 in the middle? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, that's 8. Sorry. Ugh, 5 and 3. So, do you want to get 4 of them in the middle? Is that what it's trying to say? How do you move these again? Oh, that's a mission. Okay. I think I understand how we do it. I think I got it. Then put 3 here. That did something.
If I open the door now, I'll flood the place.
Okay, so that did something. I'm not sure exactly what I did, but... I'm not sure exactly what I did. It's not what I was aiming for. So now we go to the frogs in the conservatory. Okay.
It's a game based on that children's book John Penbollen wrote.
Wait a minute. Somehow I did it. Ooh. Now I got the knight's head. That's almost all of them.
I need something else for this.
I don't have anything that fits there, do I? Okay. Nancy Drew, Chris. Okay. Mercury column. Oh! So I used a wand of the statue on that column? Well, that did something. Oh, so I got everything, so now what?
Looks like a piece is missing.
If I have everything I need here, then... I wonder if it has any tips. That did something. I think I'm supposed to make them connect. Question is how?
Sounds like I did something right.
Oh, we did it. So what did we do? What did we just do? Okay. Okay, we solved the pipe puzzle, so now what?
This wand probably works through magnets.
Ah, yes, finally.
Whoa, something tells me I just succeeded in lighting the forge.
Okay, so, yeah, we did it. Okay. So, yeah, we lit the forge.
The forge is lit.
Okay, now what?
Wow, molten metal. There, that looks right.
Okay. So now what? Okay! Moment of truth, everyone. I hope this records well.
Whatever you just found, it's mine. I'm the Penguin, not you. Besides, I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
Hello?
Looks to me like a meteorite.
A rock? 600 years of secrets and mystery and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it!
Uh-oh.
Jane, I told you not to touch it.
Did we just die? Did we just die? What just happened? I guess...
No, don't touch it!
Oh, I see. We have to get out of the way.
Help! Nancy, help me! It's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please! I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything.
What do you mean by everything?
It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made
What?
her think she is. I left that curse in her room and gave her allergy pills and put her medicine in a moisturizer.
You made her think that she's changing into the Beast of Blackmoor, didn't you?
Wait a
I
minute.
just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me
Oh,
talk
no.
anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe.
I've got to figure out a way to get that box off of her fast.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. I'm panicking here. Oh, God. Okay.
Nancy, hurry.
How do we get this? There we go. Yes! Jane, you have a lot of explaining
Dear
to do.
Ned, well, there is a Beast of Blackmoor. Jane,
Well.
she made poor Linda think she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs.
That's
Drake's
what it was
allergy
all
pills
about.
into Linda's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely
Oh my God,
dangerous
you
thing
could
to
have
do.
killed her.
Needless to say, Jane's
You
father
could have
was
killed
very
her.
upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history and has ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Pendletons swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions. So don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
What do you know? We solved it. We solved it. We had to have a little bit of help. Congratulations. You've been awarded the title of... Yes. What did we get? Sleuther Druis for all-around super soothing. Cool. Okay, so, yeah, this was it. Okay, to think I was so terrified with the cloaked figure, and all along it was Jane! I probably should have guessed. I should have guessed. All the signs were there. And you know, this will help with your hamster. So the hair growth formula from the uncle for the hamster and the allergy pills. And I figured the moisturizer had some kind of formula in it. It was just growing and growing and growing. I had to look up the game guide so many times. I was freaking out. we actually died. Like, I knew it should have gotten out of the way. Okay. But Jane, it was little Jane, so she just kind of got to the extreme. Okay, well, I hope that this recording turned out all right, but I think I'm not going to be streaming these Nancy Drew games anymore. If I'm going to play them, I'm going to play them by myself, because it's not really working on the stream on Discord. Well, too bad. Anyway, so long, everybody. Be kind in all that you do. Disney Fanatic 2364, out.